What's up, guys? Mars here, in this freaking game again. I finally got back onto Minecraft on my computer, so I was just like, why not? Let's do a video. I have a world already spawned, already prepared, and I found it's just a couple islands in the middle of the ocean. So, we're gonna play this world. I like these kinds of worlds more so than the crazy endless ones, just because it's like, this is kind of a challenge. You know, back in the old days of Minecraft, you would have your survival island challenges where you'd have like one tree on an island. That was it. Survive. This one doesn't actually have any trees, so I'm going to go over to this one where all the trees are. I'm going to kind of cheat through the first night, you know, and so forth. But what I'd like to do is bring one tree onto this island and just survive. Got some squid swimming and whatnot. I think there was a little bit of something over there, and then there's like another sand island. But other than that, that's all we got. I think if you turn the render distance up really high, you can get some other islands, but this is all I got. So it's a little exciting. I enjoyed this version much more than the endless crazy world version, just because you know it's more fun. It's more challenging. See, we got some clay right there. So, again, first day of Minecraft, as every single person who's done a Minecraft video knows, is you have to collect resources. I still love that it says achievement get. After all these years, it still does a grammar fail, and I love it. Anyway, first thing you gotta do is you have to collect wood. This is kind of a thing. This is why I always make the joke that environmentalists would hate to play Minecraft. Because you're literally killing the environment from the very first thing. Sorry, usually what I do, though, is I like replant the trees, which you kind of have to do. Otherwise, you eventually run out of trees. And when you run out of trees, you can't build anything else. You can't build anything else, you're kind of screwed. There are ways to survive without trees on an island, but I don't know any of those ways. And I thought, don't want to go that far into it. You know, I already don't know it after playing Minecraft for 4 or 5 years. I probably don't have to know it. Because I was thinking about this, I think, last week. I've been playing Minecraft since, like, before freshman year of high school. And the way I remember that is through marching band. I remember very specific memories of building my monster trap just before and during the first few weeks of band camp, which, if anybody's been in marching band, it's basically like hell week. 10-hour days in the blistering sun, but it's fun. You know, for people who haven't done it, during that time you sort of bond with everyone. I went back for a concert recently, this past Monday, for their spring concert, and it was really, really nice to see everybody. It was also really, really weird, because I didn't belong there anymore. And most of those people, I hadn't talked to them in, you know, months. I had made complaints about, oh, you know, high school friends leaving me behind, but I had also left a lot of them behind. And, you know, I'm not really completely ashamed to say that, just because I kind of understand why that happens now. When you're not seeing somebody every day, you're not necessarily obligated to talk to them. So if it's the wrong person, you will start talking less and less, and then eventually you'll go months without talking. It was nice. I did get a hug from somebody. That was really nice when I went back there. And everybody who watches these videos, you know that I'm like the biggest sucker for hugs in the world. So that was nice. You know, certain people reacted different ways to seeing me. Most people were really happy to see me. I remember walking into the auditorium, and literally some people just started waving hi to me, like, as I was walking down and taking a seat. I was just like, wow, that really makes me feel appreciated. And ironically, those were the people who were the freshmen and are now the sophomores. You know, the ninth graders had a good amount of respect for me when I was there, because I didn't treat them badly. You know, when I first got to my high school, the juniors and seniors through marching band were amazing people. Like, if you're one of these people watching this video and you know who I'm talking about, trumpet section leader, trombone section leader, like all those people, they were amazing. That whole graduation class was like the best that school's ever seen, in my opinion. And I'm sure the principal would definitely agree. So yeah, just thanks to all of that, I knew to treat them really well. I knew to say like, hey, don't treat them like crap, because it's just not good to do that. And then people who know me regularly, I usually don't treat people like crap. I actually go out of my way to treat people well because I stress about treating people well. I have like, I don't know, my brain is weird. So like, if I'm saying a certain thing to somebody, and I even get an idea in my head that it could hurt their feelings, I immediately like go against them. I'm like, I'm not trying to say this, I'm not trying to say that, just trying to say this. And it's like, people eventually tell me like, calm down, Josh, I'm not taking it the wrong way. And it's like, okay. But it's all good. Basic point is, I wasn't able to go back because there were 2 concert nights, but I went back for the more important one. Sorry to people. Sorry to those people who were in concert band and jazz band. I just sort of took, and you guys would tend to do this as well, I sort of took wind ensemble and symphonic band for the more important nights. So I can only go one of the 2 nights. So my apologies for that. But again, I do miss everybody. One person made the point to me that I should have come earlier, like I should have come back during March. I was like, no, it's too different, I'm not going to get along with anybody. No, I really should have. That girl was completely right, and she knows exactly who she is. If she even still watches these videos. I pissed off a lot of people from back then, so they might not even watch these anymore. That'd be sad if they didn't. Is it getting dark? Oh god. Okay, alright, so we're going to collect a few saplings here. And we're going to go back over there. It's going to be an interesting night. I've got a lot of wood. I've got some saplings. So I'm not going to see this island again until I make a bridge to it. That's sort of my rule. Is like, I'll go and get some wood and stuff. But I will grow 1 tree. And the only way I can go back to the islands that I got the trees from is by building a land bridge to it. Building a bridge to it. This can go above the water or in the water. I'm going to do it in the water because there's so much freaking water. And the tree is going to go... Let's make it over here. And then... Yeah. So this island might be small enough to where the hostile mobs and stuff might not actually spawn, but I'm not going to hold my breath and hope for that, as the kids say these days. So I'm going to dig this out, and then we're going to put a house on it. Just a simple wooden house. The only thing is, I don't have anything to defend myself with right now. So that might be a bad choice on my part. If anything, they're going to spawn on like the very edges or where that tree is going to be grown. Oh yeah, and then that sand island as well. That's the 3rd island I was talking about. So yeah, you got a couple islands. I went onto online forums and such, and I learned that through the Minecraft coding, they've actually reduced the chances of you finding an island all by yourself. So that's why I settled for this. This is pretty isolated. And in the world, there is the normal world. You're just separated from that right now. So you could make this as a sort of quest to find the mainland if you really wanted to. Which I might do. Just to continue the series and sort of make it more entertaining. Also, Ruby Rose. How cool is that? Most people are not going to know who Ruby Rose is. If you don't, she is a character from an anime show called Ruby, which is made by Rooster Teeth. I read a disturbing sort of online message probably about a week back, about sort of the corruption that is sort of inhibiting Rooster Teeth. It's a little bit disturbing, but I don't know, so I didn't allow that to affect my opinion of Rooster Teeth at all. And I just assumed that the people that I trusted, the main people like Bernie and Jeff and all those people, that they were not part of it. I was basically talking about how Monty, the guy who originally started Ruby, he had this whole vision and this whole dream of how it was going to be. It was going to be his own world that he had crafted and stuff, and he sort of had years of thought behind it. For those of you who do not know who Monty Ohm is, he is the brilliant mastermind behind the animation, basically any animation they freaking do, but mostly red versus blue. And I realize that some people in the audience will not even know what red versus blue is. Like I've mentioned to people, but some people won't watch it, just because some of the humor is a little like, eh. I do understand that, but you kind of got to get past that. Like if a show starts insulting something you believe in, you kind of... I always work past it, personally. And I sort of try to look past the insults that a show throws at me. Like if it starts making Jew jokes, I kind of just laugh along because I'm a terrible Jewish person. That's just you sort of got to do that with them because it is kind of crude humor and they don't really care about offending people. Because on the internet you're gonna get offended. It's inevitable. So you know, I don't swear in my videos. I try not to make weird jokes or anything. And I think I already said I don't swear, but I don't swear because of one particular viewer who I assume she's still watching all these videos. I do appreciate the fact that she wanted me not to do that because it sort of made me a little bit more mature. Think of where to put the door. I think I'll put it right here. Just sort of planning this out here. How big have I actually made this? It's not that bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so 8 by like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, I will take that. That is perfect. So pigs are now joining me in my house. That's cool, pigs. You can go, come on in. You can come on in. You know, in hindsight, I shouldn't have tried to build a house from wood because I'm supposed to be really limited on wood. Good job, me. So, yeah, I'll just leave this frame here. This is essentially just supposed to be like a good defensive area because I'll have more wood later, but I'm supposed to not have much wood right now. So hopefully this... Actually, maybe just building the house will make up for the excess of wood. How about that? So we can go ahead and make a pickaxe. Hello, piggy. And I don't see anything. I do see a skeleton on that island, so I'm going to leave that island alone. Again, a lot of pigs here still. I'm trying to find somewhere where I can get some cobblestone without like disturbing the island, if you will. There's nothing on the surface on this island, but there is some stuff on that island. But of course, monsters will be on that island by now. I guess I could go digging right here for a little bit. What I'm digging for is essentially stone, in case you were wondering. There we go. So, I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy hole. That's an inside joke. That was some dumb joke that Simon and Lewis, or I guess Simon made from the Augscast, and the fan turned it into a music video, and I think they took it and turned it into like a better music video. So there are multiple music videos coming from one stupid joke. How about that? So we're finding some coal here. That's good right off the bat. That gives us some light. Take the extra stone as well. And then with the stone we can make stone tools. We can also make a furnace, which we will need to cook all of that pig meat that's walking around up there. Sorry for you guys who are vegans or vegetarians. I'm not. Sorry. I feel like that applies because we're talking about it, but I've asked like vegetarian and vegan friends, and it's like they remind me most times, it's like, we don't care if you do it, stop asking. Like, I try to be, you know, open and sort of sensitive to the decisions that people make, whether I agree with them or not. So I try to be an overall accepting person. There are limits to it, but for the most part, I try to be a very accepting person. Okay, I think there's more coal, so I'm gonna make some torches. There is. Okay. So now I'm gonna just kind of well, the sun's already coming up again. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of these dirt blocks right here. That way I can sort of adjust it, and then I can just sort of dig out this entire floor. So the sun's already coming up, so this was kind of an interesting night, but kind of an easy night. Mainly because it's an island. If it wasn't an island and I was out there fighting stuff, it'd be much harder. But yeah, no, it's gonna be... The fact that it's an island also makes it easier, and the fact that you don't have to deal with as many mobs and stuff. So that's good. It's very good. There we go, it's finally broken. Okay, we can go up, and here comes the sun, do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. Alright. I played Beatles Rock Band, don't hate me. Gonna get some more seeds here in the early hours of the day. That allows you to grow crops such as like wheat, and that gives you bread, as well as cake. Yummy, yummy cake. Cake has been kind of an inside joke with Minecraft as well. I forget if the cake is a lot actually comes from this game, or if it comes from Portal or something else. I think it actually comes from Portal. I don't know, but I think it does. Obviously, someone's going to correct me in the comments, so I'll just leave it up to them. Okay, Little House on the Prairie. No, I'm kidding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. That really bothers me. That really, really bothers me. Don't really have much of a choice. There is a pig on the crafting table. My god. Okay. Time to strike. Sorry if you're a fan of pigs. I have to kill them for food. I'm not going to kill them all, though. Because I do need to breed some later on. Oh, I forgot about that. It limits the amount of times you can swing your weapon. My friend told me about that, and I only just remembered it now. Interesting. 2 more pigs. I'm gonna go ahead and leave them alone. Probably end up having enough food for myself. Something that this game teaches me is how to be, you know, how to just work with what I'm handed instead of being greedy. So that's good. You know, those skills are very important to develop, I believe. Gonna throw a piece of coal in there, and now we're gonna craft more sticks, and we're going to make a stone pick. Yay! Okay. You earned an achievement, getting an upgrade. Construct a better pickaxe. I only remember that that's what it is because Jeff said it in one of their Minecraft videos, one of the received Minecraft videos. Only reason why I remember that. So what should we call our little island, or our little like chain of islands? That's definitely something I'm gonna leave for the comments as to what we should call our chain of islands. I think I should probably go over a couple other things before I end the video. One thing I do want to say that I'm very, very excited about is that I have not only been playing D&D over the Dungeons & Dragons over the past, I don't know, 6-8 months or so, but I have now started my own group. Very exciting. We had our sort of like first actual session yesterday. The player feedback was really good. They gave me some pointers, some tips and stuff that I have to think about. And overall, I was just very excited about the whole group. The group of people is an amazing group of people. I brag about them to a lot of people. Yeah, I don't think they know that I brag. I think they probably have an idea, but they don't know just how much I do. I end up annoying people with how much I brag about the people in the group. So, yeah, that's a thing. So that's sort of what I'm doing. Besides videos and besides summer class and all of that. You see, in college you take summer classes in order to get ahead, kind of. I say kind of because you don't really get ahead. You just get done with your degree faster, which I guess is getting ahead in theory. Okay. So I don't know how long this video has gone. I forgot to put a timer on it. But I'm going to assume that we've kind of hit the limit. So thank you all for watching episode 1 of this new sort of Survival Island series. I will definitely hopefully be doing more of these. And, you know, I know that I've tried to film Minecraft over the past like 3 or 4 years. This is the year that I'm going to stick with it. You know, this is the year that I'm genuinely excited about it, and this is the year that we're going to get into like the crazy episodes. And hopefully we have crazy adventures along the way, you know? That's really what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that everybody enjoys it to the best, to the most that they can. So, again, friend channels will be linked in the description, as always. And I will see you all in the next video, whenever that might be. Today's Friday. I'm filming it on Friday. So, expect another one by Monday. Yeah, I can do that. Alright. So I will see you all on Monday.